I have shared this image with you on your Chapter 5 labeling quiz that you need to do. I've shared it in class. Again, people are freaking out, but if you look in the book, it is the exact same image that is in your book, okay? Should be very, very easy to label. You do have to spell the bones names correctly. Spelling does count in life, okay? So we will go over these. You only have to label the ones that I have numbered, okay? So we'll start here with number 1. The colors might be slightly different than the book that we have, okay? Number 1 is this pink bone here. That is going to be the parietal bone. Parietal bone. And I guess the names of your bones, because they're proper word terms, or should be capitalized, so I'll capitalize them from now on. So parietal is a paired bone. That's what we're seeing here in pink. Number 2 is this single bone here that's in the front. That is called the frontal. That is the frontal. 3 is pointing to this blue bone here in the center, and that would be the nasal. 4 is pointing to this kind of hot pink that starts here. It goes through the head here. It's kind of this butterfly shaped bone that goes through the head from ear to ear, okay? That is called the sphenoid. So the sphenoid is going to give structure to kind of the inside and support the brain. It's going to protect the pituitary gland on the inside. 5 is here and here. It's another orangish looking bone. That is going to be the temporal. Okay. 6 is pointing to this upper bone here, and that is the ethmoid. 7 is pointing to the green. Okay, so like the inner portion of the eye, same thing over here, and that is the lacrimal. So I think about this would be the last thing your tears would touch when the lacrimal does something to you. 8 is zygomatic, your cheekbone. Zygomatic. 9 is pointing to the maxilla. 10 is pointing to the mandible. And we've mentioned how this joint here allows you to move your jaw. Mandible. I spelled it wrong. Mandible. Mandible. Here we go. I'll write that again so it's easier to see. Dible. There we go. Let's go over to 11. So 11 is the middle nasal concha, and 11 is the middle nasal concha, and 12 is the inferior nasal concha. There is a superior nasal concha, but it is below or posterior to the nasal bone here, so we don't see it on this image, okay? So we are going to call this the middle nasal concha, and 12 is going to be the inferior, meaning below, nasal concha. And what these concha do is they make you have these kind of ridges in your nose on either side, and it causes the mucosa actually will move around these 3 bones, and it's going to increase surface area so that when air comes in, it has to bang against the mucosa so that it is warmed and humidified and cleaned. And then finally, the last one here on the facial bone would be 13, and that is the vomer. Kind of a fun one to say.